It's time for Talking Tuesday, coming live from MIGS here on your Saluda Now. Talking Tuesday is sponsored by Aiken Electric Cooperative, Amick Farms, Berry Insurance Agency, Cal Forest for the House, Carolina Health Centers, CIA Towing, CM Tree Service, Homer Trucking, Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heating and Cooling, Farm Bureau, H&R Block, Jane Autry Insurance, Kelly White State Farm Insurance, the Kennedy Law Firm, Lake Murray Properties, Mason Haney Plumbing, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Minute, Saluda Body Shop, MIGS of Saluda, Molly Mitchell Spearman and Family, Motor Coach Paint and Body Car Sales, Newberry Hospital, Northland Cable, Paul Ergel for County Council, Persimmon Hill Country Club, Chrysler Garage and Heavy Duty Towing, Pumps, PB and Jam, Ramey Funeral Home, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Senator Billy Garrett, Sylvan Farms, the Charlie Foundation, the Law Office of Nancy D. Jordan, the South Carolina Education Lottery, the Town of Saluda, and TimelessRoofingSC.com, Whizzes of Batesburg, Leesville, and World Finance in Saluda. We thank you so much for joining us here on another Talking Tuesday on your Saluda Now. We're coming to you live from MIGS on Facebook and YouTube live stream. You're watching Talking Tuesday live from MIGS here on your Saluda Now.
want to get people to be aware of their surroundings, and we talked about the neighborhood watch, and we set up a meeting in February. We had like 30 people attend. The sheriff was there. He gave us a good report that along with Edgefield County, we're two of the most crime-free counties in the state, which is a good thing. But you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And when he started talking to us about some of the issues that he was dealing with as sheriff, particularly not having salaries that are comparable to neighboring jurisdictions, not being able to give step increases for longevity that would be comparable to other jurisdictions. We took those concepts and we did I think a decent bit of research. And Saluda County is really lagging when it comes to pay, salaries for hiring a brand new deputy, and frankly the certified deputies were also low. One of the intriguing things is that we look at what the budgets were in all of what we call the surrounding counties, and the average per capita. If we look at that average and applied it on a per capita basis to Saluda County, the expectation would be that the sheriff's budget would be over $300,000 more than it is presently. And Mike can address this as well, but I mean, not too long ago, probably within the last 2 weeks, I had occasion to just run into a couple of deputies and the problems that they have. One, no computers in their vehicles. So on their downtime, they can't do reports. They have to go back to the sheriff's office to do their reports. One thing that was pretty concerning to me is that they really have a tough time finding batteries for their tasers. So the tasers are like 20 years old, and the batteries just aren't made for them anymore. And you've also got the issue with their weapons. Their Glocks are pretty old, nowhere near the capability and standards of a newer Glock. So when you add all those little things up, you get to big things. And the sheriff has done, I think, a pretty good job of stretching his resources as far as he can go, but you just have to have a few more dollars so that we can be something other than a farm system for other counties. We'll get a young man or a young woman, we'll train them. They'll see an opportunity in Aiken County, Richland County, and they'll go. The county that's closest to where we are right now is Greenwood. And the investigation we did there was that there was a salary study that had been done, and there's a rumor that there's going to be like a 10% across the board increase for all the deputies. So we somehow, magically, the council probably needs to find some way to at least fund those critical things. And our position on it has always been, everything today was fine, but you don't know what tomorrow was going to bring. And I was give an example of Charlotte, where you had 4 officers killed just serving a warrant. So you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, but it would be good to be prepared.
Okay, well, going along with what Paul said, it's just we're working the neighborhood watch, but it's not our small world. We've been going. Paul made the presentation at the county council, and that's when I found out that everyone listening, you really need to go to the multi-county council meetings. It's, they had a special planning last night about, we're talking about what do we need for new business? You know, that's where we talked about earlier. You need infrastructure. How do you get infrastructure? You gotta have money for infrastructure. Where do you start? How do you get it? One of the things was, if Saluda County were to get $1 million for the roads, 25% of that, now it's our money, that's going to be used on state roads inside of Saluda County. So they're going to be making a plan on how to do this. It's got to start small. One of the biggest things is, I live in the 29006 zip code. People live in the Prosperity zip code. Everyone buys from Amazon.com. I mean, everybody. And we're not only talking about Amazon. Anytime you buy online, what happens?
Yeah, I'm tripping over boxes every day.
Right. So there you go.
And I'm not ordering. I'm not gonna say who it is.
No. My 2906 sales tax dollars go to Lexington County.
Yeah.
Even though I live in Saluda, and Prosperity, it goes to Prosperity. And so it's just a chance. Just go to the council meetings. You can get your own. If you don't know what's going on within the county, then you can do all the complaining you want. We're working on Neighborhood Watch, bring this to an end. At the same point in time, we didn't know what's going on in the whole county. And how do you find that out? Go there in person. And then one thing, Billy Garrett promised last night that he's going to definitely look into that sales tax issue, because it can be a lot of money.
Yeah.
And Billy wants to help us out. He wrote something down, and he did some other things on taxes last night when we had our meeting. So get involved. They even had a chance, you won't at the council meeting, but these planning meetings, anybody there could ask a question.
Yeah.
So
It was great. I enjoyed it.
so just if you can get involved and build on it.
And I felt like it was more transparency than I've ever seen, because they had the camera set up where you could hear all the participants as well as you in the audience. And the sound was really excellent. I really enjoyed it. Thank y'all for doing that. Now, if somebody wanted to join up with y'all, I know y'all the Lake Murray Association for the Neighborhood Watch. Yeah.
Right.
If somebody wanted to start their own Neighborhood Watch, how do they go about doing that? Contact Sheriff?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
You know, Mike and I just thought, hey, there's been almost annually an update of contact information that some of the ladies do in Lake Murray Estates.
Yeah.
And we use that as a basis for emailing. And he and I also did what I call a mailbox drop.
Yeah.
And that is driving through and putting flyers in mailboxes. Don't tell the USPS that. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
And we turned out 33 at the first meeting. I think we're now beyond 50.
Wow.
And Josh obviously bought into that. Next month, tomorrow will be this month.
Yeah.
Jason Stearns will be there.
Okay.
We're going to be bringing
emergency management.
Okay.
There are a lot of old folks in Lake Murray Estates, so we thought they need to know what emergency services are available.
Yeah.
So, and we hope the sheriff will attend and just keep giving us updates. But,
That's awesome.
you know, Mike and I sprung for the first sign. We had a big party out there taking a photograph of the first sign right at the Lake Murray Estates entrance. And now we're going to try and get a few more signs, and Josh is working on getting some poles from roads and bridges, and we'll put them up. But he was terribly willing to work with us. He saw it as an opportunity, and Mike and I have talked about maybe it could be a model, you know, for other communities.
I'm not putting the sheriff on the line, but if you call him up, he's interested in it.
Yes. Yes, he always is. He's a regular guest on our show. He usually comes once a month, and he and I have a good working relationship. And he's always out with every community organization out there. We appreciate it.
No, we appreciate his help.
Yes, yes. Well, listen, it's been glad to have the Paul and Mike show on the air. on Talking Tuesday.
I probably ended up doing most of that talking.
But listen, thank y'all for
Mike
coming
has
by.
a few words, so we appreciate that.
And keep us updated what's going on when we come back again.
Thanks, Bert.
Thank you, sir.
And that's the Paul and Mike Show. Join us here on Talking Tuesday. Listen, we're breaking it up in segments today because we got several interviews. But when we come back, we're going to have more interviews for you on another Talking Tuesday on your Saluda Now. Thank you, everybody.